Hey everyone.
Hi guys.
Happy Easter. As we were getting the concert set up tonight, we realized we're starting at 7 p.m. And the thing that happens in New York at 7 p.m. every night is that there's cheering and sirens and horns honking for all of the first responders and the doctors and nurses and the essential personnel. And it's happening right now, and we're not sure if you can hear it. If you can, that's what the noise is that's happening. Everybody's cheering outside. But we wanted to actually start by going to a video of what's happening outside so you guys can see how much love New York has for our essential workers. So we would just want to show you this. Pretty cool, sad and cool and amazing, all sorts of mixed emotions, but that's a hospital that's just right outside our window. So it usually goes on about 5 minutes. If you hear that in the background, that's what that is. We're all saying thank you, and so sorry for the noise, but also we're grateful for everybody helping out. Okay, thanks for coming to our second concert. We weren't sure we were going to do this. We had it on, then we canceled it. Then at like 1 p.m. we decided to go forward with it. So we're really glad for the people who are here despite all the last minute nonsense going back and forth. Thank you, and we hope you're having a really good Easter weekend.
Yeah.
We're dressed in our Easter finest.
Yep, our best pastel colors here.
Pastel colors, yes. I even put on lipstick, which I never do.
Right.
And I realized, when you're live broadcasting, you can actually see if there's any lipstick on your teeth, which is great.
Yeah,
is there?
Nice.
I can't see very well.
A little bit, but it's fine.
Maybe they can't see it.
Yeah.
The other great thing about broadcasting live is that you don't have to wear any shoes.
Right. Unless it's fancy shoe day.
Yes, unless it's fancy shoe day. But I'm in my socks. This is brilliant. Okay, cool. So we're going to get started off here. We asked people to send in videos of requests, and we actually got a request for 2 tunes that we already had right up at the start of our set. So we're actually going to play this video of the request to get started.
Hi, Caitlin and Chris. It's your favorite siblings. And I gave Alec a haircut today. And my request is Mouth of the Toe Beak, and
mine is the Milik team.
Break a leg.
Hey guys.
All right.
Wow, that was quite a haircut.
Yeah.
I might have to do that to you sometime soon.
It's
getting a little long on the edges.
Bad, yeah.
We were wondering what's going to happen with haircuts with everybody being inside. I guess we'll find out.
Sure.
Okay, so we are going to start off with one of those requests. We're going to jump right into the crazy fast tunes, play a French-Canadian tune called Real Beatrice, and after that we will go into Mouth of the Toe Beak as requested. All right. Let me get situated here. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
geez.
I'm sweating now.
I'm also sweating. I also realized I can't play with this earring on, so I have to take it
alright.
off. I'm gonna leave the other one on though.
Great,
So,
yeah.
don't get worried for my earrings there. I also moved your pedal while we were playing. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
Chris's pedal on the ground. It just scoots around wherever it wants to go. So we have a stack of books holding it there, as you do when you're
Yep.
doing live casts from your house. Okay, so let's see. Now we're gonna play the other request that was requested in the video from Mia's brother, and this is actually a set that's on my CD, and it starts with a tune called the Mielik Team, which for most of my life I thought was called the Hungry Rocks, and I don't even know why I thought that. Somehow it got in my head the wrong way, but it's actually called the Mielik Team. I believe it was written by Eddie Kelly, and then we'll go into a tune that I learned from my friend Dan Lowry. It's called The Gallow Glass, and we will end off with another tune called Humors of Drina. Okay. 1, 2, 3. love those.
Nice one. Beautiful tunes.
Are we gonna have any sound effects today?
Sure. Yeah, we could.
Let's have something.
Okay.
That was not what I thought you were gonna pick.
It seems
but
appropriate. Yeah.
I love it. That's good.
Great.
Okay, we should use some of our James Yoshizawa
Yeah,
drum
we
rolls
should,
later,
yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, I saw a whole bunch of things happening in the comments that I wanted to just talk about. First of all, Mark Ward is here.
Hi,
Mark. And maybe Laurence too. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
We miss you a lot, and I'm really sad that we won't be going to Juneau for the Alaska Folk Fest next week. I saw Ezra from Juneau is in the comments as well, and we're super, super sad about that. We're trying to put together maybe a little online thing, so keep an eye out for that. Let's see. I also saw Matthias Kunsley, and I think that he played on that set on the CD, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, maybe.
Hi, Matthias. Are you in? Where are you? Switzerland or Brooklyn? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Tell us. Let's see. My mom is here, of course.
Good.
Oh, Avocado. I see that Avocado has found 2 eggs. Yes. Our pet dinosaur is back there. I won't bring him out now. He's actually, he or she, we're not sure, is dressed for Easter in a little Easter bonnet, but you can see that he or she has found 2 eggs that the Easter Bunny left.
Yep.
So we'll bring Avocado out later. Great. Puck is here. Excellent.
Oh, hi, Puck.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Good to see you guys.
Thanks everyone for coming.
Okay, let's see. Maybe we should play the YouTube set. Do you know the one I mean?
The one that made you famous.
I'm not famous. I'm not famous, but there is this set of tunes on my YouTube channel, which I, up until quarantine, just never really paid any attention to. I just occasionally would throw some videos up. And one of the videos somehow got like 1 million views or something. I'm not sure.
1 million.
It's like getting close to 1 million. I don't know. Now I might be telling lies. But there's like a lot of views on it.
Yes.
And I didn't even notice that this was happening until somebody told me. And now apparently everybody has watched this set. So we're going to play the set for you because I think a few people like it. And it has some really exciting tunes in it. So it's Father Kelly's, good classic, Into Reconciliation, Mountain Road, and MacArthur Road. MacArthur Road was a request from our last concert, so that's why I thought we should put this on. But might as well put another YouTube set up on YouTube. Why not? Okay. Should we play it fast?
That's the only way to play
That's
it.
the only way to play it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we need some applause for that one.
Sure.
Not
yeah.
for ourselves, but
Right.
for the silence in the room after. Yay! My shoulder rest was falling off during that.
Oh no.
And that's the worst tune for your shoulder rest to be falling off because you have to shift.
Oh right. Yeah.
If Mom, if you heard any intonation problems, which I'm sure you did, my mom is really good at hearing intonation problems. That's the excuse for the intonation.
Yeah, I heard that
problems.
she's also good at spotting grammatical errors.
Grammatical errors and wrinkles.
Yeah.
I made sure that this was all ironed before I put it on today. I love you, Mom. Are your parents here?
I think so. I think they're watching. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think they know how to comment,
Oh,
but yeah, they're watching.
they should comment.
Yeah. I don't think they know how.
Oh no. Okay. You
Try
should
to
text
teach
them.
next time. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The other funny thing is that I am desperately in need of a bow rehair. I don't know if you guys can see, but I have like half the hair that I'm supposed to have, and it's really dirty. And we've figured out how to do just about everything virtually, but I cannot figure out how I'm supposed to get a bow rehair virtually.
Yeah. Haircuts and bow hairs. I don't know.
Yeah, it's getting a little desperate. So
Yeah.
I might have to check with Diane, see what we can do. But anyways, okay, we have a really special treat at our concert tonight. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
As some of you know, we play in a Broadway show called Come From Away. All of the Broadway shows are shut down right now to keep everybody healthy. And we're really missing playing and interacting and singing. I mean, we don't sing. I don't sing. You sometimes do a little singing.
Yeah.
I'm a bad singer, so I don't sing. But we're really missing being in the show. So we asked one of the cast, Petrina Bromley, if she might come on and sing 2 songs during the concert tonight. And she said yes on very short notice.
Yeah.
And so we're going to go over to her for the first song. And these are, we actually haven't heard the song, so we have no idea what this is going to be. It's very exciting. But she's up in Newfoundland, and I think these are traditional Newfoundland songs.
Hello, Chris, Caitlin, Tune Supply, Interwebs. Happy Easter! It's Petrina Bromley here in St. John's, Newfoundland, Canada. And because it's Easter, I thought I'd sing an appropriate song, but I don't know any. So I do know this. It's called The Bitter Withy, and it does have Jesus Christ in it, so that sort of counts. But it's not your usual hymn. Anyway, here we go, The Bitter Withy. As it fell out on a high holiday, small hail from the sky did fall. Our Saviour asked his mother dear if he might go play at ball. At ball, at ball, my own dear son, it's time that you were gone. And don't let me hear of any mischief at night when you come home. So it's up the hill and down the hill our sweet young Saviour run, until he met 3 rich young lords. Good morning to each one. Good morn, good morn, good morn, said they. Good morning then, said he. And which of you 3 rich young lords will play at ball with me? Well, we are lords and ladies' sons, born in a bower and hall, and you are not but a poor mate's child, born in an ox's stall. Well, if I am not but a poor mate's child, born in an ox's stall, I'll make you believe at your very latter end I'm the ruler of you all. So he built him a bridge from the beams of the sun and over the river, and he 3 rich young lords came after him, and drowned they were all 3. And it's up the hill and down the hill 3 rich young mothers run, saying, Mary, mild, come collect your child, for ours he's drowned each one. So Mary, mild, brought home her child, and she laid him across her knee, and with a switch of a willow twig she gave him lashes 3. Oh, bitter withy, that causes me to smart, and the withy shall be the very first tree to perish at the heart. There you go.
Yes, thank you, Petrina.
Awesome. That was lovely, Petrina. Thanks.
It's bad that we can't see people in person, but it really is nice to see people's faces on the screen.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
I miss
definitely.
Petrina. I miss you.
We miss you very much.
Actually, if you want more music, some of you probably know about this, but we've been holding a virtual session on Mondays and Thursdays. We're just the hosts. We have tons of amazing guests as the actual leaders. And tomorrow, actually, Petrina is going to be on the session with Romano, who's our Bowron player and also from Newfoundland, and they're doing some hilarious songs together through the magic of technology. So that's over on the Tune Supply YouTube page. I think I put all the links down there in the description, I hope.
Yep.
Or if I didn't, you can just search Tune Supply and the website will come up. Also in the description, if you like what we're doing here, you know, this is a brand new world for us. We're figuring out new ways to pay the rent, make some money. So if you like the music, there's links to my CDs down there. You can purchase a CD or throw a little money in our virtual tip jar if you want.
Yep.
But we're just really glad to see you guys. Okay, so we're going to play some tunes that have some Easter sort of theme to them. So I thought this would be a good time to show Avocado's outfit.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get this close. So Avocado's wearing an Easter bonnet here. If anybody can guess what this is that I made the Easter bonnet out of, you get 10 points. Okay, so and he has a little saddle on today. This is... my mom gave me this bracelet. It's very beautiful and a little tail covering. So that's Avocado. And these are eggs. I have to tell this. Whoops, sorry. I have to tell the story about these eggs.
Oh, yeah.
So they look pretty real, right? They were in the egg carton a few months ago. And I went to make eggs. Chris doesn't eat eggs, but I went to make eggs and I cracked them. And they wouldn't crack open. And I was like, it must be a really old egg.
Yeah.
So I was like... They're fake. He faked me out. He put 2 fake eggs in the egg carton. Isn't that a great joke?
Yeah, I totally got you.
Yeah. So now I can scare people by throwing them around. Okay, great. Can you put Avocado back up there? Okay, so the tunes we're gonna do. The first one is why this set is a little bit Easter oriented. It's called Palm Sunday. Palm Sunday already happened, obviously, but we'll start off with that one. The second one is a slide that I don't know the name of. I call it the slide that starts with the G. Mm-hmm. And then the last one, to me, kind of has an Eastery or a spring theme. It's called Calliope House. It's a tune that I learned when I was growing up in Alaska. And I play it in E major. I think that's what it was written in. Around here, they play it in D.
Oh, yeah.
But I think it's way like brighter
It's
and
nice.
cooler
It's
in
bright,
E.
yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to do those for you. no! The dreaded E-string whistle
Yeah.
on the last note, live on the internet.
No.
Oh, the rest of it was good though.
It was lovely.
It's a
nice
very
set.
like
Yeah.
calm spring set. It's a
Yeah.
little minery.
It is.
In the
it's
first one,
very
but-
pastoral sounding.
A pastoral,
Nice,
that's
yeah.
the word. And somebody just said the name of it. Where was it? The Miller's Maggot, Peter Morley,
Oh, great.
from my Swananoa classes, which I hope are going to happen this summer. We'll have to
Who
see.
knows?
Thank you, Peter. I hope I didn't teach that in the class and then forget the name.
Yeah.
It's very possible that happened. Good to hear from you, Peter. When I play Calliope House, I actually think of high school in Fairbanks, which for me is a
Really?
pleasant memory. I know for a lot of people it's not, but I had a really excellent high school, West Valley in Fairbanks, and there were a bunch of us who were Irish music nerds. Nothing has changed, of course, and Calliope House was one of our absolute favorite pieces. It's a really lovely piece. Speaking of old stuff, the next tune I'm going to play is also one of my oldest, favoritist tunes, and in the vein of old things, I was thinking that we could show some old pictures of us, because why not? Do we have those loaded up? Okay, that's me right there with some flowers for spring, with a very serious look on my face, of course. And let's see, do we have one of you? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's
That's,
where it all started.
yeah. Wow. Who's that in the picture?
That's me in the picture, and I think my dad is hiding in the background there. You can sort of see him.
No, in the picture frame.
Oh,
in the
also
back.
me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's two of you in the
Yeah.
picture. So cute. Nothing has changed. You look
Yeah,
exactly,
the same.
The good
Yep.
posture and everything.
Right.
Great. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed those, the blast from the past there.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, old tunes. So
Yeah.
this next one, if you've known me for a while, you probably know what I'm going to say here. This is one of my favorites. It's a waltz called Utpik, and there are a lot of stories about how this tune got composed, and I think probably all of them are myths, as most stories are about tunes. The one that I've heard that I really like is that the composer was stuck in the Anchorage airport and on a tour and wrote this tune. And the name, please correct me if somebody from Alaska knows if this is true, but my understanding is that the name means snowy owl in one of the native languages. I should probably verify these stories before I tell them. Maybe.
Probably. Yeah.
If Chris Banky is in the comments, he might know whether that's true. But
Yeah.
anyways, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous waltz. I want to dedicate it to my family, who I think is listening. And then we'll go into another request. We don't have a video, but it was a request for today called Maudemont Chapel, which is by one of my favorite Irish fiddle composers, Ed Reevy. And we will end off with another kind of Easter-oriented tune called The Hare's Paw. Do you get
Good.
what
Yeah,
I did there?
I do get it. Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay, great. The Hare's Paw. And this is for Felicia. I'm not sure if she's out there, but I know Felicia loves this tune, so we'll play it for her. That is a fast hare. That was a fast hare. It was running really, really fast there. That tune is funny because you're going along like in the second tune, go into a hare's paw, and it seems like it has twice as many notes as the other one. I'm not sure. It's a lot. The awesome chords move.
The chords change faster in that too.
Yeah. It's a great tune though. I had completely forgotten about it until Felicia started playing it at Mario's. Great tune. Actually, I should teach that at Swan Noah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a note.
That's a good one.
Hare's paw. Okay, great. I was just thinking as that set was happening, how cool would it be? Maybe this would be a good business idea. How cool would it be if audience members could talk to each other via chat, like during a concert?
Like a live concert?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be disruptive, but it's kind of cool that people can have a little conversation on the side.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
And that we can
share their opinion of everything.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of really good Irish music knowledge going over here in the comments that
nice.
I actually didn't know.
You get such a much richer experience when you have all that information right there.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We'll have to think about that when we get out. Okay, so I think we should have another song from Petrina.
That sounds great.
All right, over to you, Petrina.
Hello again, Chris, Caitlin, Tune Supply, Interwebs. It's Petrina Bromley here in St. John's, Newfoundland again, and I thought this time I would sing a song about spring because Easter, spring, they go together. This, however, is a tragic song about spring because Newfoundland only has a tragic spring. We don't really have one at all. It's about a week, somewhere in late June, and then summer happens. But this is a beautiful song. I hope you enjoy it. It's from Newfoundland. It's called Early Spring. Early spring when I was young, the birds so merrily have sung. Was there ever a bird so happy as I, when my young sailor lad was nigh? It's 6 long months since we've been wed, the time so merrily has fled, but tomorrow morning at the dawning of the day, the ocean presses my love away. The eastern star is shining clear, the day o'er breaks on the ocean near, the sailor leaveth his lovely bride, weeping by the ocean side. The time went on and he came no more to see his love by the ocean shore. His ship she went down with the rolling of the storm, and in the deep my love doth mourn. I wish I was a-sleeping too, in the arms of my true love, in the ocean blue, my soul to my God and my body to the sea, and the white waves rolling over me. There you go, nice and sad for Easter. Enjoy your chocolate.
Thank you, Petrina. Oh, I miss everybody. All right, I was looking at the comments there while Petrina was playing, and I see that a Fairbanks Inn has made an Alaska joke. I'm looking at Chris over there because he has left the scene. She said, was that Utpik Waltz or Usik Waltz? Ha, 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 ha. Since there's children watching, I'm not going to say what an Usik is, but you should go look it up. It's an Alaskan thing, and it's R-rated. I'll just say that. Okay. Cool. Okay, so what else here? Oh, yes. I think we actually have another request that came in as a video at the very last minute. We put it right up on the screen as we were, we put it right up on the video as we were going to air, and let's just see that first.
I am dreaming about butterflies. I can't wait for the butterflies to come. Do you have any songs about butterflies? Thank you.
It's my favorite thing when cats send me request videos. That's just the best. I recognize that cat. That's my mom's cat, Sprite. He was actually born in the Anaktuvik Pass in Alaska. Came in on an airplane as a kitten, and he was just too adorable for us to not take home. And I think he has 7 toes on his front feet, 6 or 7. Mom, if you're there, you should correct me. But he's a very wild cat. Sprite has requested the butterfly. I am going to throw the butterfly on the end of this tune that I was going to play. The first tune is called Blind Mary. It's an O'Carolan tune. We had a request from the first concert for a bit of O'Carolan. So I'm going to play that. This is another one I've known since I was a kid. And then I will go into an extremely low version of the butterfly at the end. This is going to be like if there was a huge fat butterfly flying around. This is what that butterfly would sound like. And I'm going to do all of this on my my octave violin here, so it's going to sound really low, kind of like a cello. And this thing goes out of tune really quickly, so let me just check the tuning here. All right, I'm going to knock Avocado over if he sits there, so I'm going to put him here. All right, okay. Blind Mary. That vibrates in my soul. Love playing that thing. Pretty Fat Butterfly. What do you think, Chris? Oh, he's he's coming over here. He's getting a drink. Thanks to my mom for requesting the butterfly. I actually haven't found that many tunes that work well on this low instrument, and that one actually works pretty nicely.
That's really nice.
Okay.
What do you call that instrument?
Oh, I forgot to tell them. That isn't my name. Somebody, one of my...
I thought it was your sister came up.
No,
Rachel came up, right?
no, one of my Fairbanks friends.
Oh.
Oh gosh, I'm forgetting if it was Nathan. I can't remember. Anyways, somebody came up with a great name for that instrument. They called it the chincello. We need some.
Great.
We need some drum roll or something
definitely.
for that.
Chincello.
Chincello.
Amazing.
It's so great, and the patron animal of the chincello is obviously the chinchilla.
Obviously.
It's just too good. Great. And that was James Yoshizawa playing our custom Irish trad drum rolls.
Yes.
Which I'm...
Thank you, James.
Thank you, James. I'm so excited about those. We should probably play one more maybe after the next set.
Yeah.
Or now. Do we have any new ones?
No. We've never really played this one.
Oh. You could play a whole tune to that.
Yeah.
That's nice. There's two things there, I think. There's
yeah,
bones
it's
and
kind of
drums.
like bones and bell run.
Yeah. If you missed James's appearance at the session last week, you got to go see it. It's on the Tune Supply YouTube page. It features 4 Jameses on the same screen playing different instruments, and it's
spectacular.
It's spectacular. All right. Okay, so 2 more sets of tunes for you guys. This next one has some great names in it. The first one is called Her Golden Hair Flowing Down Her Back, something like that.
Yeah.
I think there's a few variations on that name. And the second one is a hornpipe called the Ebb Tide, which always makes me think of rocky beaches, which are my favorite. Like a cold rocky beach. It has to have starfish. As long as it's cold, rocky, and has starfish, I'm very happy. And then the last one is a tune. We may have played this at the last concert, but I feel like all concerts right now should have this tune on it because the name of it is very apt for the time right now. It's called Splendid Isolation, and it's a Brendan McGlinchey tune that I've loved for my whole life. I've put it on both of my CDs, and I continue to love it even more during our Splendid Isolation that we all are doing right now. So we'll go ahead with those. A couple hornpipes and a reel. 1, 2. man, playing on the internet is, I don't like the moment when the tune ends.
Yeah.
It feels
It's
very,
all great except for that.
except for that.
Yeah.
Everything else is great. Like the wearing the socks is great.
Yeah.
Being in your own house is great, but I don't like the end of the tunes.
Yeah.
Sorry. I just ruined the end of that tune.
No.
Anyways, that's Splendid Isolation. Okay, we've got one more tune set for you. Before we do that, I want to mention that we are actually doing another concert next Sunday, and there was some confusion, and it was entirely my fault. I will take blame. I will take the blame for the confusion on the concerts. Obviously, we are in a concert now, and there's another concert next Sunday. I believe it's the 19th. And the one next Sunday is really, really interesting. We were asked to be the first musicians to, well, I don't know if we're the first in the world, but the first for this concert series to try out this new technology. It is a 3D virtual reality camera that comes to us and is going to be set up in our house and broadcast to anybody who wants to watch. And you can either watch it just as a normal concert like this, or you can pay $8 and have some virtual reality goggles sent to you, and you watch the concert in 3D virtual reality as if you're here in our living room. It's insane.
Yeah, I don't know how they do this.
I don't even know, but I'm so
really
excited.
quickly.
I'm so excited about it. So the price for that you do have to buy a ticket for this, but it's as low as $5 to watch the concert. There's a bunch of ticket levels, but as low as $5. And it's being presented through an organization called GatherNYC, which is run by a friend of mine who I went to college with, Laura Metcalf Boyd. And so if you want to come to that concert, just Google GatherNYC, and you can buy a ticket for that, and you can see us in 3D. For better or for worse, we're going to have to clean up our kitchen.
Yeah, we're going to have to set up the entire house, I think.
It's wild. I'm so excited.
Is there a link to that in the description? Or
There isn't, but I can add
let's
one.
put one. Yeah, we can put that down there for people in case they're interested. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll add the link afterwards. We'll put it down there with the other links that you might want to check out, which are you can throw money in our virtual tip jar. You can sign up for a whole bunch of mailing lists. And what's the third thing? Oh, buying a CD if you want to. I think that's everything that's down there. Anything else?
No.
If you can't get enough music, which we hope is the case, come over to Tune Supply's YouTube page tomorrow night for the virtual session. That's at 8 p.m. and it's actually Mondays and Thursdays indefinitely right now, as long as we are in quarantine. And we have different leaders every week. Tomorrow it's going to be Anna Colleton and Brenda Castles, plus a couple folks come from Way.
Speaking of folks who come from Way, thank you so much to Petrina Bromley for lending your talents this evening. That was quite lovely.
Yes.
And we're looking forward to seeing her as well tomorrow with Romano at the session.
Yes, and we're throwing some of the money from the tip jar over to Petrina as well. I just want to.
Of course, yes.
It's very important to me that musicians are paid when they provide their services. So thank you so much, Petrina, and we miss you. Okay, last one. Oh,
wait. There's one
we
more
have
thing.
a special
request. I forgot.
Oh, I forgot. This is so exciting. I'm so glad that everybody stuck around.
Yeah,
for this. Okay, so my sister Rachel, jokingly, I asked if anybody wanted to make any special requests on Facebook, and she requested the Bach double. You may have heard of the Bach double if you ever did Suzuki violin, or I guess it's kind of common knowledge. It's a very common piece to learn when you're a young violin player. So I told Rachel that we would do the Bach double, but this is really amazing. I found old footage of my friend Ben Morgan and I playing the Bach double at the Fairbanks Concerto Competition in 1993. And we're gonna play some of it. The audio quality is not great, as you might imagine, but it's pretty classic. And we're gonna play a good 30-second clip of it because it's pretty amazing. Okay, here we go.
It's incredible.
That last note was a little out of tune, and that was me. That wasn't
It
Ben.
could have been the tape, though. It could have been the tape.
I remember that it was out of tune. We actually won the concerto competition that year.
With that performance.
Yep, Ben and I won.
Yeah.
And I forgot to tell Ben that we were doing this, but I'm gonna send it to him afterwards.
Yeah.
My mom made that dress, by the way. My mom made.
I was gonna ask if she had made that.
Yeah.
Looked like a homemade thing.
Yeah, she made all of our fancy dresses
Of course.
growing up, and I'm so grateful for that, Mom. And she taught me to sew, actually, as well, which I haven't done in a while, but it's a good skill, especially right now.
Yeah.
I could make my own clothes. Okay, now we are actually going to play the last set. Rachel, we are not going to play the buck double for real, but I have something that I hope you will accept instead, and that is we're going to play the Pachelbel reel, which is actually I don't know the story on this, and I could make up stories. I have made up stories in the past, but I'm not going to. It's a tune that has the same chord progression as Pachelbel Canon, which I know as a cellist you absolutely love that piece, right, Rachel? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we're going to start off with that, and then we're going to do some wild and crazy key changes after that. We're going to go into Road to Erogi, which was another request. That one is in B major. How many sharps is that, Chris?
7.
Wrong. We're going to go into that, and then we will end off with Wing Commander Donald Mackenzie's great name tune in the key of A major. If we crash and burn on these key changes, you guys will have an excellent show out of this. Okay. Thanks again for listening. How does this go? Okay. 1, 2, 3. have
delayed,
since we have the
yeah.
sound effects.
Oh, you know what we should have actually?
What? Poka-woo.
Poka-woo from James.
Excellent, excellent.
I saw James is in the comments, so I
Oh,
figured
James is in the
it would
comments.
be-
Hi, James. And also, I think Ben Morgan is in the comments.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Wow, that's incredible. Hi, Ben. How did you know? The brainwaves must have been
Yeah.
floating over there.
Yeah.
Wow. I hope you're doing well. All right. Okay, I think that's it for us tonight. Thanks for tuning in, especially on really short notice on a holiday. It's great to virtually chat with you guys, and we're hoping to do these about every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's one next week with the 3D miraculous technology.
Yeah.
But we're also going to start up some other live concerts with other amazing trad artists. That will be through Tune Supply. So if you're interested in that, you can sign up on the mailing list or check out that website.
Yep.
But we're going to try to keep doing this about every 2 weeks, and we hope to see you at the next one.
Again,
Great.
if you liked what you heard, there's a tip jar down in the description, and I think a Venmo link as well. So
Yes, there's ways.
yeah.
There's ways.
And if you didn't like what you heard, too bad.
Don't be rude to them. Don't be rude. Okay, despite what Chris said, we appreciate you being here and hope you're doing well. Happy Easter, and we will see you the next time.
All right, take care.
Good night.